Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. What about you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Really good to see you again.
Getting ready for the weekend.
Oh, I can see your Christmas paj. Is it sweater or pajamas? Which one?
Sweater. I try to get dressed in the morning.
Oh, okay. It's really, really cute. It's really nice. Okay. So we're waiting for just a few community members just to join in and then we get
Sure,
started. So after
no
basically
problem.
what we're just doing is like a bit of Starknet, the whole journey, and then I will announce the winners of the hackathon. That's basically it. Hi, Dave.
Wonderful.
Hello, Dave. Okay, Dave is going to join in very soon. Hi, Faith. Welcome. Hello. Welcome, everyone, to our Starknet Hackathon call. It was like the whole experience of the hacking. We're done with it. We're done with the bootcamp. And we're really glad that you guys are part of us and the community. So on this call, Henry just going to talk to us a bit about like Starknet, which we already know, the next step for our developers, and probably what we should look out for in the future as developers and as builders. So we're just waiting for a few more people to join in, and then we will get started. Or Henry, we can actually start right now, and then people can, as they join in, they can watch the record also.
Sure, no problem. You tell me. Do you want me to start now?
Yeah, we can start.
All right.
Okay,
Just need a minute.
sure.
No, that should be nice. You can see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Super cool. So, well, first of all, thank you everyone for being here. Welcome to this session and congratulations on going through Basecamp. It's not easy to learn new things online and to connect regularly and learn how to code that way. So I'm really impressed and grateful for you all to be here. So my name is Henri. I work at the Starknet Foundation and I'm based in Paris, in France. So today I want to talk to you about, okay, where you are in the Starknet ecosystem and where you are on your journey on Starknet and what can be future path for you. So I'm gonna explain what are the like I'm gonna explain to you what are the different steps you can take to keep on this journey and get further into getting a job, starting your project, and having a fully growing professional future in Starknet. So the first thing I invite you all to do is to join the Core Stars Telegram group. So Core Stars is it's a Telegram group where all the Starknet builders, the qualified Starknet builders, gather. Um, this is where people. So it's not a technical discussion. It's not a technical support forum. If you need technical support, you need to go to Discord. But it's a place for people to show their latest project, ask questions to which there's no clear answer, debate technological breakthrough, and an architecture discussion. So it's really a high level discussion, and it's worth it for you to be there. It's this group is not open to everyone, but you qualify to be there now that you follow the Basecamp. The second thing I want to underline and point out and encourage you to do is meetups. So, at the end of the day, blockchains are a really interesting technological construct. but they are about people. They are about facilitating interactions between people and exchanging value between people. So without people, blockchain networks are not worth much and they're not really interesting. And you'll see this throughout my presentation, we put a big emphasis and a big um, focus on human to human interactions. We think that this is by meeting people that you and making friends that you actually end up building meaningful things. And one way we encourage this is by having a program in place to make it very easy for people to run meetups. So if I don't know where, by the way, actually, I'm curious, where are people from in this group? Blessing, I think you're in Nigeria, is that correct?
Yeah, I'd say some, let me say like 50% are from Nigeria, but we have like people from other parts of the world. I don't think Cecilia is from Nigeria.
Where are you from, Cecilia? Ah, okay, Cecilia is from Kenya.
Kenya.
The first
But
nomad is from Uganda. Super
uh,
cool.
majorly African focus. So we are lots of Africans here.
Wonderful. So look, wherever you are, it's very likely that where in your city, in your region, there are other people who like technology like you do, and there are other people who would be interested in, and there it's very likely that there are some questions you're wondering about for Starknet or some things that gets you thinking, oh, is that interesting? What can you do with this thing? It's very likely that there are other people who share those questions, and we want to encourage you to find those people, get in the same place, and wonder those questions together. So we will be happy to help you organize these things. So we give a grant for people to pay for venue, pay for food, and be able to have a nice time. Um, we'll give you content if you need. If you want to present something, we'll give you slides. Everything we put out is open source, so you can reuse them during meetups or during conferences. And if you need to be connected with other people to have them present something, we'll be happy also to connect those people. So we'll help you basically throw an evening where you get to talk about that topic that you like and are interested and do it with other people in a funny way. So that's so that would be for meetups. The other thing, and I'm gonna go over this one quickly, that we recommend you do is Basecamp. So you've just followed Basecamp, so really you can you're already familiar with the program. The one thing I want to say about Basecamp is that we, the foundation, are running 2 to 3 times a year a Basecamp cohort where everybody from all around the world can join. So there's hundreds of people joining. It's really fun. Um, it's the same content that you've just covered. So you don't necessarily, I'm not sure you're going to learn a lot of stuff. Now, doing it again, does it cost anything? It's free and you will get better at listening to it. And if you meet people who are new to the ecosystem, you should point out, hey, you should follow Basecamp over there. It's going to be good and you'll learn a bunch of stuff. Now, the other thing that we're doing, and here, this is where you are, is we're we designed Basecamp so that it wouldn't be just taught by us. We designed Basecamp so that it could be taught by other people. The people who taught you Basecamp are not part of the foundation. They are people who decided that they liked that topic and they were able to onboard more people and teach it to more people. And that's what they're doing. So if that's something that you're interested in, helping teach virtual editions of Basecamp, you should reach out. We'll be happy to explain you how to do it and support you on that journey. Now, once you've done Basecamp and you've joined CoreStars, if you want to get better at Cairo, there's two ways. The first way is, and you want to get better like technically, there's two ways. First one, and I strongly encourage you to do that, is you go on Node Guardians. It isn't in my slide, but it's a really good way to up your skill. Node Guardians. They have a set of very good Cairo content that will turn you into a very professional and advanced Cairo developer. So that will really get you through. The other thing I strongly encourage you to do is go find open source contributions um, you can commit to. So we work very closely with a website called Only Dust, which is it's a platform that puts in touch open source projects that are looking for contributors and people who are looking to collaborate on open source project. And those open source projects have a bit of budget, they have a bit of money to spend. So when you contribute on their code base, you get paid for that. Now, I want to outline, so this is something that is really nice if you're doing freelance, for example, or if you're in Africa, for example, those contributions are usually on more international rates, so they get you a bit further than probably the local market in your country. Now, I want to say that the money aspect of Only Dust is really to me, the least interesting of it. It is good, of course, but that's not why you should be interested in Only Dust. You should be interested in Only Dust for the reasons I've listed there. And the first one is that the people who are there are pretty friendly and they will help you integrate the ecosystem. And they will do that by explaining to you how to contribute. And they will do that by, like, the main value of those things is that you will talk with people, you will interact with them, you will work with them, and you will build a network of people you know. You will build a network of people you've worked with, and that is worth a lot because you'll be able then to start working maybe with them. It will make it easier for you down the line once you start looking for a job. You know, if you apply for a job and somebody tells you, hey, have you ever heard of Madara? And you answer, well, I know Madara. I contributed to the code base. Here are a couple of PRs I did. That is an extremely impactful statement. So collaborating on those projects for cutting edge projects really helps you build your portfolio. It helps you build your portfolio, your connection, and furthermore, it gives you insight and it gives you skills that very little people in the world have. I have actually a couple of stories of people who started contributing on Only Dust, got super familiar with cutting edge tools, and then started their own company leveraging that tool. So if that's something that's appealing to you, I strongly encourage you to take a look at it. So that's what you can do, contributing on open source projects. And it's a really nice way to like get better at what you do. And I mean, get better at Cairo and then do more things. Now, the other thing we want to offer is mentoring. So at the foundation, as I said, we think that human to human relations are really important. And what makes people stick in an ecosystem is their ability to be able to ask somebody, hey, I didn't get that thing. Can you help me? So we want to create this. We want to have a way for people to relate to other people and know people faster. So we design it's a pilot program for mentoring where we basically have a set of people who are very experienced people in our ecosystem who are willing to give time to newcomers and get on call with them and answer their technical question. So if you sign up on this form, you will be connected to experienced Cairo builders. We will ask you to do a bit of preparation, of course. We don't want you to waste their time or yours, but we will connect you to them so that you can ask relevant questions. Oh, where should I contribute? I'm trying to write a program that does this, and this. What should I do? And so we connect you to those people so that you can have this. Their objective is to answer your question, but also their objective is to connect you to relevant people. Ah, this is an interesting question you're asking. You should talk with that other person who is working on something similar like you. The goal with that program is to increase connectivity, to make you part of the ecosystem so that you're not on your own. You can ask questions to people, you can weave professional relationships and start working in the ecosystem. That's the main goal of the mentoring program. And I strongly encourage you to take a look at it. Now, the other thing we're tackling and the other thing we're doing is hacker houses. So if everything I described to you, if we make an analogy, in professional sports, everything I've described is the semi-professional circuit. Hacker houses are like the tryouts for the pro league of the NFL. Hacker houses are events that the foundation runs 3 to 4 times a year. There is an application process, so not everybody gets in, but we'll ask you to prove that you followed Basecamp and that you have Cairo skills. We'll ask you to describe your idea and what you want to be working on, and we'll ask you to think about how you could turn that into a product and a company. Now, we will then select the most promising team and we will get them into a hacker house at a blockchain conference around the world. The next one will be in the US, in Denver. So once you're familiar with Starknet and Cairo, once you are ready to start doing meaningful project, this is a great way for you to meet people for a short period of time, figure out if you want to work with them, and get your project to the next level. There's going to be one in Denver in February. We're going to run one in Europe around HCC in July, and we're going to run one in Southeast Asia around DevCon, sorry, in November next year. We're going to do more events, but those hacker houses, I strongly encourage you to apply. I want to mention that I know that for people in Africa in general, it may be hard to get a visa to go to Europe, to go to the US and attend such event. Um, I would love to be able to say, oh, but we have this solution. The truth is, we don't have one yet. We know that the system is pretty unfair and pretty hard to get through. Um, if you have an idea on how we can facilitate this kind of stuff, if you have ideas on how we can make it easier for you all to attend those events and start working with us, we're listening. Tell us what we can do, and we'll be happy to explore such solutions. Now, finally, the next step you may be considering is, well, I don't want to find a job. I want to build a business. And maybe that's your call because at the end of the day, people looking for jobs need people creating businesses. And we want to find the people who are interested in that. And we want to encourage you and encourage them in doing that. So if you want to build a blockchain product, if you want to launch your own business, tell us what we can do. We don't have a proper designed circuit for that yet, but we do have some connections. So we'll connect you with incubators, structures that will help you create your company and then take your project and your product to the next level. We'll connect you with business mentors, people who can help you imagine how you can structure your company so that it makes sense. We'll help you raise money so that you're able to hire people and actually develop your product. And more than anything, like if there's something else we can do to help you, tell us. We'll be happy to hear it and try helping you. And that's the end of my presentation. So again, congratulations on finishing Basecamp. It really is not easy to finish, and we're very admirative of you all finishing this. You're in the right place at the right time. This ecosystem is growing very much. It has a lot of very smart people, and there's everything to build. There's so much to do that we need all the help we can get, and we need yours. You're also in this ecosystem at the right time because it's not small, it's not too small, but it's not too big either. So you still have access to impactful decision maker will be able to help you and give you attention. So, tell us what you need from us and we'll be more than happy to help you. And that's the end of my presentation. I hope this makes sense. Now, if there's any question, I'd be happy to answer them.
Thank you very much, Henri. Please, Henri, can you share your slides on the community?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. So, guys, you've heard from Henri. There are lots of opportunities and lots of ways to grow. I personally want to embark on Node Guardians and improve my Cairo. And this is something that you can put in your goals of 2024 and just try to learn and improve more. And I love the fact that Only Dust is there. I've seen how it works. Basically, make a contribution and then if what you're doing is really, really good, people are there to assist you. And then if you solve a problem, they literally pay you for $18. And that is very, very good. So guys, this is not something that you should skip out on. There's already a structure for it. And yes, concerning the travel next year, we will work on it as a community in working out our visa together. So there's everything for you to gain. So everyone, please just participate. Yeah.
Yeah, I also want to outline that there's already a few members of the Nigerian community who have found jobs in the ecosystem. I'm thinking of, various people are already working for foreign companies from the African in general community and from the Nigerian community in particular. So it's not like this is not just Strass. This is true. This is people, you can ask them. And the people who have been teaching you Basecamp, a lot of them are chasing this kind of opportunities. So do go after it. We're waiting for you.
Thank you very much, Henry, for that. Thank you so much. So guys, for the moment you have been waiting for, when we did our Basecamp, our own Starknet Africa Basecamp, we had an hackathon to wrap it up, a 1-week hackathon. Yes, we didn't have a lot of submissions, and a lot of people didn't try at all, which is bad, but we had some submissions and we are happy about that. So I'm just going to talk about the 3 projects here, and then I will announce the winners. So our first project that we have here, we have Token Swap. Token Swap is a decentralized exchange where users can trade their tokens without relying on a centralized authority. And it basically contributes to the liquidity and efficiency of decentralizing trading platform by automating the token exchange process. So that's like our first project on the line. The second one was a streaming platform whereby users can subscribe for packages with different numbers of channels by paying some fees in order to exclusively access the content. And our last on the list was a software development kit that allows users to convert their money, their crypto, to mobile money. I love the fact that all these projects are totally different and that people basically thought out of the box. It was not just the same old projects, but there has to be a winner. Everyone is actually a winner. So I would say that our first project in line is Token Swap by Faith. Faith, I think you're on the call. Yes, you are the first runner up. Yes, congratulations. And the second one will be the Stack submission. So thank you so much for that. And we have our off-ramp project. So we have some feedback from our mentors. We had Jellilat and we had Darlington judge the project. So for Token Swap, Darlington said that it was a very great project. The code base was really, really nice, great utility. The only issue that I feel you can improve on is just basically next time, create a demo link whereby they get to watch it. He had to install it locally and basically run everything locally. It's not every time that people will have time to be going through all that process. But if you have a demo link, no, Faith, is okay. Everyone can get feedback. There's nothing to be sorry about. We are all learning and growing. So congrats on that. For the stack submission, some people did this. I know what. I'm so glad that no matter what happened, you submitted, and that's what matters. So for the stack submission and for the up-ramp project, the code base was not incomplete. It wasn't complete like that, but nevertheless, you tried, you submitted a project and you built something that works. So that is the whole idea of it. So we're really, really proud of you guys. Well done. And we would like to, yeah, definitely, you won yourself some money. So yay. You're welcome, Faith. So definitely we have your addresses and we have your information. So second runner up is Ted Adams with this streaming platform, and we have Timothy Agevi with our third position. So we have your addresses, we have your information. We will reach out to you to get your prize across to you. But it's not really about the money. It's the fact that no matter what happened, you learned in the bootcamp and then you decided to build the project. You gave it a try, and that's what we want. We don't just want it to just be learning and learning and learning. We want you also to be building. You learn and you build. So it's not just be theoretical knowledge. But that's generally all that we have for you all today. So I want to say a very big thank you to everyone that joined in. And if you missed the session, you can always watch the recording again. Every information that you need is there. So Henry, thank you so much for joining in and sharing your information with the community. Before we leave, I wonder if Faith wants to say anything. Faith, can you say something?
Yeah, thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much, Starknet Africa, for the opportunity. I'm grateful. And I hope to keep on building and making Starknet better. Thank you so much, Blessing. I'm so happy. Thank you.
Congratulations, love. Well done. Well done. Well done. I like the fact. And look at you. You're a woman, a Starknet woman. Well
Yeah.
done. Well done. Congratulations. So yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Thank
So when next you see another opportunity to come and hack, don't be shy. You can always team up with other people. You can always try to do it solo, or you can just basically leverage on other people's knowledge. But the important thing is that you try. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, Faith. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Dave. And have a lovely day. Oh, yes, and Merry Christmas in advance. Yes, and Happy New Year. Bye, guys. See you next
Happy
year.
holidays. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.